Hey, Pete Stege here from B2B Clarity. SEO is a very popular digital marketing tactic. I'm sure you've heard of a transactional company or two that has basically printed money by using SEO to draw customers in and get revenue. In B2B, we're not all that transactional that often. Some businesses are, but most are not. And SEO needs to be part of a more thoughtful strategy to be effective. Sadly, a lot of B2B companies aren't printing money with SEO, they're throwing it out the window. Here's a 3-step recipe to get SEO right for your B2B business. First step, choose the menu. Your SEO is only going to be as good as the story that's powering it about who you are, who you serve, and what value you provide. Make sure you've got that story really, really clear, and your SEO needs to be aligned with that. So, yes, you want your SEO expert to do the research and come up with potential keywords to focus on, but you need to then triangulate that list with your message, your story, and compromise, right? Come up with the right keywords that still tell your story. Second step, set the table. This means get your digital property right, ready for SEO. Do all of the metadata work on your website and any other online properties. The reason this is so important is this is how Google hears what your plan is with SEO. So doing this right translates your story and your keyword priorities in a way that Google can hear it and understand it. Consider a trusted expert to help you with this. If you are looking for ideas on that, I do have some people that I've worked with that are really good. Feel free to reach out to me. I can share those names with you. Third, it's time to eat. EAT stands for experience, authority, and trust. This is Google's high-level rating system for how it figures out your domain authority, which is your strength online. And that is what's important because Google is looking for the best experts, trusted, authoritative, and experienced to answer the questions that people search for. So you want to score good on all 3 of these points. Besides the things we've already talked about, keywords, website, technical preparation, a really key added one that will help you with all 3 of these is backlinks. Your backlink strategy is getting other people with high domain authority to link to your site. That will translate to your Google juice. This takes time. So many companies will do this in fits and starts when they have an exciting urge about this, and then they drop off. And you can imagine that does not help you with your experience, authority, and trust. The key to success on top of the backlinks is to stick with this. It could take you a year to really move the needle, but once it starts moving, you will have some serious momentum. The last thought on SEO is, in B2B especially, SEO alone is not enough. You need to coordinate that as one of the tactics in what you're doing. In some cases, SEO really isn't that important. I know that goes against what you hear everywhere. Ben Hirons wrote a post on LinkedIn that I really loved. He took it to the extreme of saying, hey, ignore SEO. It's about your connection with your users and creating valuable content and insights. SEO is a symptom of that. I hope this was helpful for you. If you would like to talk more, I sure would like to. You can reach me on LinkedIn or at my website.